just kill me? Could you at least do that?
Yo, how's it going, fellas? We get another game here against, I believe his name is hungryUmbreOn, and this game right here has got a stallish, so I sped up a couple of parts so you won't get bored of it. But anyways, I believe he's gonna lead off with a hydrogun. I'm gonna lead off with a bronzong, and I know the fire blast is coming, but I'm just gonna stay in and go for the stealth rocks because I know I can take that unless it's specs. So I go for the stealth rocks, and I don't see any items, so I'm thinking it's maybe scarfed. So I'm gonna go into my Latios because I thought it was locked into fire blast. He goes for the fire blast, and it does like nothing. So I believe I go for the thunderbolt right here, and I predict the switch, obviously. So I didn't want to go for the Draco meter because I knew he had this thing, and that thing could carry the pursuit. And if I would have went for the Draco, then I would have been forced to switch out. So I had to take that thing out with the HP fire. So now he sends in this thing, and I get completely mind fucked right here because I thought he wouldn't have two scarfers, but that thing is scarfed. I should have thought, because why otherwise would send it in? But because my freaking Latios dies, this game will be a huge ass stalling game. But anyways, I go for the U-turn with my Staraptor. Does like nothing to that Rotom, and he tricks me a choice scarf as I go for the curse with my Pimp Knights. This is Pimp Knights freaking cursing Umbreon. That's where I got it from. Anyways, yeah, that was a good plan on his part, and I gotta go into my Bronzong just as Death Flutter basically, and he goes for the Thunder Wave, and I believe I just go for the Gyro Ball right here because I don't have anything else to do. So I take that Hydro Pump really nicely, and I go for the Gyro Ball, and it does like nothing. So he goes for the Ult Switch, and that will take me out. So that kinda sucks, but I believe he's gonna send in his, yeah, he sends in his Hydreigon, and I send him my Scarf Raptor, and he's gonna predict the close combat, but I predict the switch and go for the U-turn, and I go into my Blizzcore. So this part right here is kind of sped up because this is a solid board. So I go for the sub, and he goes to the Shadow Ball, and I just wanted to scout if he had like Skull or Ice Beam, but he doesn't have any of them, which is kind of cool. But he goes to the Shadow Ball. It doesn't do anything to me because I'm not even specially defensive, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. But he goes for the Shadow Ball, breaks my sub, and yeah, I get some poison heal and go for the protect, so that's why this is kind of a stalwart. But I believe he realizes now that this is gonna be so. No, I switch out, yeah, because I know he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's what happens. I break the stalwart and switch out into my freaking Raptor, and I make a bad play right here. I completely forget about recover, so I go for the double edge, and I'm choice scarf, so I'm locking the double edge, and I know his channeler is coming in again, so I'm gonna go into my Umbreon, predicting the channeler switch, and that is exactly what happens. But that was a bad switch anyways. I should have sent him my Empoleon for his channeler, so yeah, that would have been a lot better play. But he sent in his Conkeldurr, and this part right here is really stylish as well because, yeah, Drain Punch, Substitute, Toxic, Protect, all that stuff. Because he can't really do shit to me if I keep subbing up and all that stuff. So I go for the Toxic, and he goes for the Bulk Up, and I believe I just go for the Earthquake right here just to get some damage off. That's absolutely nothing. And he goes for the Drain Punch just to break my sub, and I go for the sub again. Payback, and I believe I go for the Protect this upcoming turn, if I'm not mistaken. No, he realizes that this is just gonna be an endless stalwart. I just go for the Protect, but it fails, and I'm gonna go into NBZ's mom right now, and he's gonna go for the Surf. It's gonna do like nothing, and I am specially defensive. I'm max HP and max special defense, so that's all cool. But anyways, he sent in his Rotom, and I sent him blowjobs right now, and I go for the double edge. I predicted that Rotom switch while my Empoleon one's in, so that was a good plan on my part, and I take it out with the double edge because I wanted that freaking Rotom dead. So I'm gonna go into my Umbreon right now, and I'm just gonna fire out this thing because it isn't really useful. So I thought it was just gonna stay in right here because I thought that thing would die to self-proc the next turn, but yeah, he just switches out into his Conkeldurr. So I make a bad play right here because I thought he was gonna predict my Gliscor switch and go to his Hydreigon, so that's why I went into Staraptor. But yeah, I lived that Drain Punch, got specific Drain Punch, which is like holy fuck. But anyways, I'm gonna go into my Gliscor, and I take that Mach Punch. So he sends in his Jellicent right now, and I predict the switch, and that doesn't really work out because his Jellicent is already poisoned. So I believe, I can't remember, I send him Hypnite right now just as Death Fodder, and he goes with the Shadow Ball, just like nothing. And I can't really remember what happens here. Yeah, I switch out into my Drugger again. Why? Oh, why did I do that? Oh, wow. I think I was trying to lock his, or trying to trick him to switch into his Conkeldurr again. I don't really know. But, sorry. I'm sorry about that. But he goes for the recover, and I believe I go for the sub for some reason. But he goes for the shadow ball, and that will break my sub, and I go for the earthquake just to take him out this upcoming turn, I believe. Yeah, I go for the earthquake and take him out, so that's all cool. And I believe, yeah, I sent in this channeler right now, and he lives at like 1 HP left with that stealth rocks, which kinda sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna send NBZ's mom right now, and I take the flamethrower it did a lot more than I thought it would do. But yeah, I'm max special defense and max HP, so I don't really know. But anyways, I go for the skull just to take him out, and he sends in his little bunny, and he goes for the fire blast, and look at this shit. I live with 4 HP, which is like holy fucking shit. But I go for the skull and does an okay chunk, and he takes me out with the second fire blast. So after the battle, he told me this thing was actually wide lensed, which I didn't think about, but I thought it was choice scarf all the time. But yeah, I take him out with the close combat, and I believe his last is Conqueror. And I'm just gonna leave my freaking Raptor's Death Potter. So I'm gonna Pimp Knight to finish off the game and go for the Sucker Punch. But he lives like 1 HP left, which kind of sucks. Sorry about that. But yeah, my last is Gliscor, but yeah, it's basically a good game right here because he can't do anything to me and I can do a lot to him. So that was a good game, hungryUmbreOn. Link for his channel will be in the description. Go check him out, go sub and all that stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and peace out.